Sweet cream butter. Crafted primarily in North America using fresh, unfermented cream, this staple possesses a mild, sweet flavor profile with a smooth, uniform texture. Because the cream undergoes no fermentation process before churning, it maintains a clean, neutral taste that makes it an exceptionally versatile ingredient for daily cooking and baking. American regulation requires a minimum butterfat content of 80%, which yields a higher water proportion compared to traditional European varieties. This higher moisture content creates extra steam during high-heat baking, making it the preferred choice for airy pie crusts, biscuits, and everyday kitchen use. Cultured butter. Originating in Europe, where cream was historically allowed to ripen naturally before processing, this variety relies on added live bacterial cultures to ferment the cream. The fermentation process produces lactic acid and diacetyl, imparting a distinctly tangy flavor and a rich, complex aroma reminiscent of yogurt. With a butterfat content typically ranging between 82 and 86%, it contains less water than sweet cream alternatives. This lower moisture level produces a richer mouthfeel and allows for higher smoke points, making it a beloved choice for spreads and delicate pastries. Salted butter. Created centuries ago as a practical method to preserve freshness before modern refrigeration, this formulation simply blends standard butter with pure salt. Beyond acting as a natural preservative, the added salt enhances the inherent richness of the fat and deepens its overall flavor profile. The exact salt concentration varies by brand, generally floating between 1 and 2% by weight. While it remains the classic choice for melting over warm bread and finishing hot dishes, its variable salt level makes it less predictable for precise baking recipes. Unsalted butter. Often referred to as sweet butter in culinary circles, this pure fat contains no added sodium or preservatives. Because it lacks added salt to mask minor flaws, producers must use the freshest possible cream, resulting in a clean and subtle flavor. Bakers and professional chefs favor this variety because it allows complete control over the total salt content of a dish. Furthermore, without salt drawing out moisture, it aids in creating accurate textures in delicate buttercreams and laminated doughs. Clarified butter. Formed by gently melting whole butter to separate its core components, this pure fat creation eliminates both water and milk solids. As the butter simmers, the liquid evaporates and the protein solids rise to the top or sink to the bottom, leaving behind a golden liquid fat. Removing the milk solids dramatically raises the smoke point to roughly 450 degrees Fahrenheit, allowing cooks to sear meats and pan-fry at high heat without burning the fat. This simple refining process also extends its shelf life significantly, enabling long-term storage without refrigeration. Ghee. Deeply rooted in ancient Indian culinary traditions and Ayurvedic practices, this specialized form of clarified butter takes the heating process one step further. Rather than removing the milk solids immediately upon separation, the butter simmers until the milk solids sink to the bottom and lightly brown. This gentle caramelization infuses the remaining oil with a distinctive nutty aroma and a rich, toasted flavor before the solids are strained out. Free from lactose and casein, it offers exceptional heat stability and a long shelf life, serving as a foundational cooking medium across South Asian cuisine. Smear-mailed goat butter. Produced from pure goat milk, this distinct dairy product reflects the unique digestive system of goats, which converts carotene into colorless vitamin A. This biological process gives the fat a striking bright white appearance compared to the yellow hue of cow milk butter. It features a lower melting point and a lower proportion of certain fatty acids, yielding an exceptionally soft texture and a sharp, earthy, slightly gamey taste. Its distinct sharpness adds a unique depth to warm sauces, root vegetables, and fresh artisan loaves. European-style butter. Defined by its high butterfat standard, this style must contain at least 82% fat, though many traditional producers aim higher. The cream undergoes a slow churning process to remove maximum buttermilk, resulting in a dense, pliable mass with minimal moisture. Its low water content allows laminated pastries like croissants and puff pastry to rise into crisp, distinctly separated layers. The dense texture also means it melts more slowly, giving chefs better control when mounting classical French sauces. Grass-fed butter. Harvested from cows raised on pasture diets rich in fresh grass, this vibrant yellow product directly reflects the natural seasonal diet of the livestock. The high concentration of beta-carotene in green pastures transfers into the milk fat, creating its characteristic golden shade naturally. It typically contains higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids and fat-soluble vitamins compared to grain-fed counterparts. Beyond its nutritional profile, it boasts a softer, more pliable texture at room temperature and a deep, herbaceous, savory finish. Whey butter. Made using the whey liquid drained during cheesemaking process, this resource-efficient variety repurposes residual fat that remains after curds separate. The whey cream carries subtle notes of the specific cultures, enzymes, and salts used in the parent cheese, giving the finished spread a slightly savory, cheesy undertone. It usually exhibits a deeper yellow color and a firmer texture than standard creamery options. Historically popular in traditional cheesemaking regions, it remains a prized ingredient for adding complex, savory notes to roasted meats and crusty breads.